Boom! The voiceover actor has recorded, the audio is good to go. You didn't even have to be present at the recording session to provide direction. How did you manage that? Well, with a good briefing, of course. Hi, I'm Jente from Voicebooking, and in this video I will give you 4 tips for giving your voiceover artist an effective briefing. In that way you can increase your chances of a good recording and reduce the chances of retakes. Tip number 1. Record a guide track. The majority of projects with voiceover actors nowadays are being recorded without the client being physically present. The voiceover therefore has to do it all on their own. And that's why on occasion the result is not really what you hoped for. The tone isn't right, for instance, the emphasis was wrong, or there was a mispronunciation. With a good guide track you will have been able to avoid all of that. You can use a guide track to give a good indication of the desired tone and let them hear how to pronounce any difficult words. If you're working with a voiceover actor from abroad who don't know how to pronounce certain things in your language, then I especially recommend a guide track. Why? Take this place name. How do you pronounce it? Yeah, if you're from the UK, you know how to pronounce it. It's Reading. But probably everyone else in the world will say reading. So it's handy to let your non-native voiceover know about that in advance. With a guide track, you would have been able to avoid these kind of mistakes. If you want to go for the easiest option, use our voiceover generator. It's an AI voice and it tells exactly what's in the script with just one simple click. Tip number 2. Use the tone of voice selector. You can indicate the tone of voice with a written description. Like for example, I wanted business-like but cheery. When we first started out here at Voicebooking, we sometimes had clients who asked those kind of questions. But if a marketing manager of a large firm says, I wanted business-like but cheery, they mean something completely different than when a hip advertising guy or girl says it. And then the requests for retakes, they start pouring in. And that's why we decided to add samples of different tone of voices to the website. Since then you can indicate, I want click that sound. That's what I'm looking for. And it's brilliant because the number of retakes fell by 60 to 70%. Tip number 3. Show the video. Do you already have a version of the video? Let your chosen voice see it. In that way the voice artists have a better idea of the atmosphere, the style and the tempo. It's an increased chance that the recording comes off perfectly the first time. Tip number 4. Give direction. But how do you do that best? By having an understanding for the voiceover actor. Think about where it might go wrong, like the pronunciation of Reading. That happens with summaries, for instance. It's important for the voiceover to know whether a summary in the script is also going to be on the screen. This, that and that. Or is it just this, that and that? Something else can happen is that you don't really stand behind your text, because some sentences don't really run that smoothly, for example. Say then that you're open for alternative formulations. It's handy in that case to ask the voiceover always to record the original sentence as well, and their best alternative in addition to it. And even that can save you retakes. And that's it. Or wait, one last tip actually. It's tip number 5. Add music. If you already have the music present, then it's really good to show what you've got. When a voiceover knows how the music will sound, how fast it will sound and how much energy is there, then it will affect how they would speak. So I would recommend add it. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Give it a like if you enjoyed it. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, just subscribe and ring the bell. Thanks for watching.